Welcome to our MerMay series. In today's episode, we'll be doing mermaid science and we'll create our favorite gooey concoction, mermaid slime. But first, let's learn about the science behind our favorite creation. Here is our cool science word of the day, viscosity. Viscosity is the fluid's resistance to flow. The more viscous a substance is, the slower it is. An easy way to learn the viscosity of a liquid is to pretend you're pouring it from a cup. Water pours quickly from a cup, but what about ketchup? Have you ever had to knock the ketchup out of a bottle to get it to flow easier? Ketchup is a great example of a viscous liquid because of its resistance to flow. Which of these three fluids do you think will be more viscous? Water, oil, or syrup? I have our three liquids here, water, oil, and corn syrup. To test the viscosity of these, we're going to drop a small stone into each vial and see how long it takes to reach the bottom. For the liquids that are more viscous, it will take longer for the stone to reach the bottom because of its resistance. Let's do water first. Wow, that one only took about 1 second. Let's try oil. 3, 2, 1. It was a little better than water, but not by much. Now let's try corn syrup. Let's count how many seconds it takes for the stone to get to the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 21 seconds. After doing our experiment, we know that corn syrup is more viscous than water and oil. After doing our experiment, what can we deduce about glue and how viscous it might be? You're right. Like syrup, glue is quite viscous. What are some other fluids you think would be viscous? Think about things you might put on a cheeseburger or a hot dog. If you guessed ketchup, you would be right. Honey, ketchup, and molasses are great guesses. How do you think temperature would affect viscosity? Colder temperatures make liquids more viscous because they begin to resist flow. Like water, you can make a slushie with frozen water, and it would take a while for a stone to sink through it, like we did for our experiment. If a fluid is affected normally by temperature, it's called a Newtonian fluid, like water. Can you guess what a fluid that doesn't behave normally would be called? Non-Newtonian. Slime is a non-Newtonian fluid. It acts a little crazy. Now for the fun part. Let's make mermaid slime. For our mermaid slime, you will need 1 4-ounce bottle of glue. I used clear glue, but you could use white glue. 4 ounces of liquid starch and 4 ounces of water. Some optional add-ins are glitter, sequins, food color, and small toys like buttons or erasers. Let's get started. First, we're going to mix our color into our glue. I start with 1 drop at a time. You can always add more if you like. Next, I'm going to add my glitter. Now we're going to stir everything together. Make sure you mix it very well. Next, we're going to pour our water into our glue. And if you're like me and you have a small bowl, mix very gently. Now I'm going to pour my mixture into a larger bowl. Now we're going to pour our liquid starch into our mixture. Stir this just until it comes together. Now we're going to turn it out onto the table. Make sure your surface is covered to protect it. Now you're going to work your slime with your hands. You know your slime is perfect when you can play with it without it sticking to your fingers, and you can roll it into a ball. If your slime is too sticky, just add more liquid starch, a spoonful at a time. Now that our slime is ready, I'm going to add some fun mermaid-themed buttons. We've got mermaids, starfish, and dolphins. Feel free to add your own fun small items. When you're done with your slime, make sure you store it in a container, like a Ziploc bag. Thank you for joining us. We hope you had fun and learned something new today. Leave us a comment and tell us what color you're going to make your mermaid slime.